the jacket. I was getting kind of hot, and also, in the past year, I've lost 55 pounds, and I feel like I got to show it off before I start packing it back on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think if this takes off, I'll just start eating better, and I'll probably just balloon. But if it fails, I'll stay slim. It's almost a win-win. Guys, our next performer, he's a humorist. An actual title, he's a content writer for Dipley.com. That's a big deal. This guy's no joke. And he's a pretty funny sumbitch on top of that in person. So, without any further delay, I'd like to bring up a good friend of mine, Mr. Kevin Avram. Kevin Avram!
Keep it going for Jordan, everybody. Put on this show. Yeah. So I'm another white guy, okay? I'm white-ass white. Like, I'm pretty white. I'm like eating a bowl of Kraft dinner on a hoverboard, kind of white. And I'm skinny and hairy. Like, people are surprised by the amount of hair, which I don't blame them. Some guys have a treasure trail. I got a treasure map. You know what I mean? It's not a good look. With my shirt off, I look like the kid from Jumanji right before he goes full ape. You know what I mean? That kid. We're gonna get to know each other pretty well tonight. I'll be fine. A couple years back, I got my degree in English because who needs employment, right? At that time, just figured it'll take care of itself. The only thing my English degree got me was depressed. It's all right though, because at least my suicide note will have perfect grammar. Am I right? You know, it'll be like, oh, you used the wrong there when you said they're always staring at me. What an idiot. That is
Okay. We can do this. We can do this. Family first. Glenn, get yourself together. Okay. How am I going to start? I'm going to start with, hello everyone. No, hello. Hi. My name's Glenn. That's good. That's organic. Family first. That's my campaign, and that's what I'm running on. I'm Glenn Snackwell, and I'd like your vote. Yes?
Just looking for something.
What are you looking for? You were in here all morning.
There it is.
Why am I not surprised? Family first. That's okay. Glenn. Hi. My name is Glenn Snackwell, and I'd like your vote for... Am I in your way? Is this a nightmare? Am I dreaming this? You were in here for like 3 hours. You look the same. Family first. This fucking family. If it doesn't kill me first. Okay, from the top. Welcome, Kevin Avram.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me.
Hey, no problem, friend. So what do I call you now? I used to tell my friends when I'm speaking about you, which is often, don't be alarmed. Son of a...
You know what? This interview's over.
I apologize.
This interview's over.
I'm gonna get rid of that guy. It probably didn't even pick up, did it? I just went into my Tourette's. Okay. Kevin Avram.
Hey, man.
Hey, man. Thanks for joining us on Tap here with Jordan Minter.
Thanks for having me.
So I was saying, I talk about you and all my other comic friends, and I'll mention who's coming up on shows that we have, and I say, this guy is from here, he's from that. But what's your title now? You have a new job? It's kind of cool?
Oh, yeah, I work for Dipley.com just as a humor writer, or content writer for the humor team.
Gotcha.
They do everything. They've got everything from entertainment to inspirational and do-it-yourself ideas, and
and
A
humor.
little bit of everything,
Yeah,
like an
a little
online
bit of everything.
magazine kind of.
Yeah, exactly. Just an entertainment site.
Remember magazines?
No, what are you talking? Old Man Minter.
Remember
over
Old
here. I
Man
don't know.
Minter? I used to work for a
Yeah.
newspaper.
You can do a classic bit about how much you hate cell phones and Facebook and stuff
Yeah,
too.
I miss the rotary phone. I miss
Of course.
the 10-pound receiver.
Just how easy it was to.
It's been done.
communicate.
It's been done, but there's bits about you can't hang up angrily on a cell phone.
Yeah,
Just
yeah, I've heard that.
exit.
Yeah.
There's no oomph to it.
Well, say it with your words,
yeah,
not your
say it with your words.
actions.
I got
don't know.
words. I got words.
You have
so,
the best words.
So thanks for noticing my words. So you legit get paid to be funny,
Yeah, finally.
right?
About time someone recognized it.
Right?
Yeah.
I've been telling people for days that you've been funny.
For days now,
Yeah.
days on end.
Well,
At least 3 of them.
Soon it'll be weeks.
Yeah,
You know?
I'm getting there, climbing that ladder.
I can't relate to people. That's my thing. I want to be a bro. You know, I want to live that bro life. Seems so. I can't live a bro life. I can't even be bro choice. I'm not. I don't know sports. I tried to get into sports, but there are so many seasons to catch up on. I don't know who these characters are. I don't know what they've been through. I just wish sports was more like TV, you know? Entertaining. It's just like for once, have like a red wedding on the ice. Wouldn't that be awesome? Right? Someone sneaks up with a skate, like the Gretzky, send their regards. Ugh. Yeah. Ty Domi's pregnant wife just getting stabbed in the penalty box. Oh! The penalty box is what I call her. The Lemieux always pay their debts. Anyways, I just want something entertaining, you know, and relatable. I grew up in a weird time, right? There was a time where I couldn't play Jenga anymore, you know what I mean? After 9/11, I thought my childhood was a lot simpler. Just growing up in the 90s, it was a weird, wonderful, wacky world of just goo that we lived in. Everything in the 90s as a kid just revolved around goo. You just had goo for your toys, goo for your entertainment. We had GAC, remember GAC? You maybe do that for your first time, right? Again, just something different. Or Floam, the acne-ridden cousin of GAC. No one wanted to be a Floam kid. They had everything goo. There was just goo, Nickelodeon's goo-splattered logo. There was the Goosebumps with the goo dripping off the letters. We were listening to the Goo Goo Dolls. There was just goo all left, right, and center. The Ninja Turtles crawled out, vat of goo. There's goo everywhere. Remember, what was it? Uh-Oh, the game show? That just this morbid show. Does anyone remember this? What? Uh-oh. What did I say? All right. Mistake the game show? Like what? No, it was called Uh-Oh. And like, for those unfamiliar, it was like a trivia show where child contestants, these perfect little boys, would like answer questions, and if they got one wrong, a gimp, like a full-on gimp with the leather mask and everything, would like crawl up and just pour a vat of goo all over these sparkling-eyed children, just looking into the camera like, why? And it's just, I remember when my uncle would come over and we'd play the home version. Still remember the way he'd never let me open my eyes. Special.
Do you have do you think something is gold and then no one else is on the same page?
No, they always think my ideas are
That-
good.
but that makes
I'm the
sense.
best, Jordan. What
Okay,
do you even have me
I'm
on your
sorry
side?
to you know.
It's,
What about the opposite though? What if someone thinks, you know, hey, Kevin, look at this, and you're like, eh.
I think basically like comedy writing is always better when there's a team, like when you can all
Yeah.
add on to each other's jokes and you can like
That makes sense.
pitch ideas and like, oh yeah.
Feedback is
yeah,
key.
Yeah, feedback is super.
Especially in that
super
environment, if you actually want the feedback. But
Yeah.
you've probably had it doing stand-up shows where people come up to you and say, nah,
Oh, all the
why'd you
time.
do that, or why'd you say that?
Or even if they're not even at a show, you just tell them that you do stand up, and they're like, "Oh, you should do a bit about this," or "Hey,
Yeah,
I work at the glove factory making gloves,
Yes.
and it's hilarious. I could tell you a story
Yeah.
or two." And
My
it's like, "No,
forklift
it's really-"
driver,
Yeah.
his name is Barry, and he's a riot.
Yeah, and it's like I don't think anyone's gonna know what
No.
the hell you're talking about. So
No.
but thanks.
This is like a question I ask a lot of people. You've got material you know is gold, but whatever town you're in, it just drops like.
Yeah, oh, for sure. Yeah, different places, different audiences respond to different things differently, for lack of a better word,
Yeah,
obviously. But like, yeah, it's part of the process, right? And I think a lot of amateur comics, we're still trying to find how to find the medium between, you know, just because it bombs in one place doesn't mean it's gonna bomb in another. And finding the balance, but it keeps you sharp.
And you
at the
need
same
conviction
time.
though too, right? Like if you're one type of comic, like say you're a dirty comic.
Sure.
I mean, yeah, you're not going to work at a church bazaar and get the same results as a dirty, sleazy club.
Yeah.
But then there's the comics that they want to reach everyone, and so they're more like Dane Cookish. You
Sure.
know, I call it like pablum comedy, but it's
Yeah.
it's the lowest common denominator, but they have the biggest houses and drive the best cars.
Yeah, and like, really, is it? I mean, when you're affecting so
Touche.
many people, who's anybody to judge the level of comedy? If there's so many people
Well, me, I was
responding
judging.
to it.
I was 100%.
Sure, and like, I'll say things about like certain comics that are, you know, whatever, that I don't really like, but if they're doing something,
Yeah,
and
it's like music, right? It's
yeah,
subjective.
exactly. It's very
yeah,
subjective in that way, and so just let them be, because if you can do better, then do better.
Yeah,
be
by all
better
means.
than that.
That's
yeah.
what it's all about, right?
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
want to be a comic. I just want to make people laugh.
I can dig it.
Yeah.
I can dig
Just
it.
a nerdy little dude. I guess nerd. Am I just a nerd to you? Is
No,
that I'm just a
nerd-
young nerd on my cell phone
Nerd-
who doesn't know a thing.
You kids in
Is
your
that what-
phones.
Yeah.
Nerds are taking over the world.
They are, and it's good. It's about time. It's like that movie, Revenge of the Sith.
See what he did? Kevin Avram, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for stopping by on tap.
man.
Appreciate it.
Hey Mom, guess who I am? Guess who I am? Family first.
Family
So
first.
glad he's not my real dad. He's so lame.
I love my family. Idiot.
Hey guys. Hey, you're doing the pose. Family first, right? Really? Okay, you do want to talk. Thank you. So I was thinking we could have family dinner. Family first.
All right, well, welcome back to On Tap. Joining us now, our special guest, Jacob Ruby, offensive lineman for your CFL Alouettes. Montreal.
That's right.
Montreal, man. Had you been there before you got drafted by the team?
I'd been there once when I was 16, yeah.
I was there when I was 16 and haven't been back since. Now that's a larger gap than me because you're closer to 16 than I am. But still, I loved it, man. I went.
Great city.
Yeah, we took the train down.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah, with my family and just spent a couple of days, and my mind was blown. I didn't know a city in Canada could be that cool and that different.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. It's got like kind of a European feel to it, a little
100%. Cafes, the roads.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Food's awesome.
I know,
Everywhere,
right?
every corner you're on, there's always somewhere to eat. So
Yeah.
it's my kind of city.
Yeah, your kind of city. You're a big boy. I don't want to, you hate to point these things out when, morons are like, hey, how's the weather up there? So you're big.
Yeah,
You're a
that's
big
right.
sumbitch. How tall are you?
6'7".
6'7". And wait, can I ask what you weigh? I shouldn't. It's kind of rude, but
315. We'll say
315
that.
and 6'7". So we're basically the same size.
Pretty much right
You
there.
you've probably got the reach
Yeah.
on me.
Arms might be a little longer.
They might be a little longer. They might be. So food is important, like you said.
Yep.
Now that's your base of operations when you're playing,
Mm-hmm.
but you're playing in all these different cities all over Canada. I don't want to get you to poo-poo on any of them, but
Yeah.
where do you hate staying? You don't even have to give a city, but what sucks for you on the road?
Well, if I had to, I'd probably pick Hamilton as the worst
Hamilton.
place
He
to
just
stay,
he
yeah.
just went right there.
I'd have to, but no, there's always, every city you go to, there's always they're gonna take care of you.
Yeah.
There's gonna be places.
You're
to
a
eat,
guest,
but-
I get that.
Yeah, but I've been to Hamilton a few times when I wasn't playing, and
Yeah.
there's always something going on, something different in that city.
So, do you live there all year then?
No,
You're
I
here
s-
now. We're in London now.
Right.
Right. So, were you from London and moved there, or?
So I'm from London, and then I spent about 7 years in Virginia.
Yeah.
I finished my last 2 years of high school, and then went to college in Virginia. But yeah, I live in Montreal for the season, and then usually I come back here and I'll spend the off season here, and maybe when I've got kids or something like that, I'll be a little more permanent.
There you go. That's a discussion for you and the missus.
Absolutely,
maybe.
we'll
Yeah.
save that one for another day,
Yeah,
another
exactly.
episode.
Kids or something like that?
I guess like a family, yeah.
Large
I guess
dogs,
there's nothing,
maybe?
Nothing really other than
Well, you
kids.
get a
Yeah,
bunch of dogs or something.
that could be
Cool.
it.
Yeah, you don't want to uproot your dogs when you.
No, man, there's sensitive little
Your,
bitches.
your dogs have to change schools and
Right.
all that.
Obedience school.
They would. Now, I know your wife is here,
Mm-hmm.
so if she can maybe just like tune off for a second and not listen, but strip clubs in Montreal?
You getting that?
I've heard things. I've never partook.
Don't listen.
but
She's not
I've
here.
heard things.
Before you met her.
I've got a lot of single guys on our football team that they could probably give you the
But they're
rundown of
bananas.
everyone.
They're
I've heard.
they're
yeah.
world famous for like stuff.
for things. Yeah, they're
Clearly, you're uncomfortable.
in that industry.
We
They're
don't
they're
have to talk
top
about
line.
what they'll do.
Yeah.
Maybe you and me, you can tell me like the real
I
story.
can tell you what I've heard. I'll give you the best advice I can.
Yeah, I've never been in one either.
Yeah.
Right.
No, it's not what I do. Okay, biggest smoked meat sandwich you've ever had. It's
Oh.
Montreal. You're a goddamn giant.
Yeah.
I've seen ones that technically weigh a pound.
So that's the best way to do it is don't get the sandwich. Don't be the single sandwich that's just stuffed with a bunch of meat.
Yeah.
You go to I love Schwartz's. Schwartz's is the best, obviously, but you get the platter. So they
Of
give
course you would get the platter.
The platter, and they give you like a plate about this big and this much smoked meat, and then they'll give you a half a loaf of bread, and you just make your
Oh,
sandwiches
so
like that.
it's like a help yourself kind of.
Exactly. That's the best way to do it.
And you can kill that by yourself. I'm
platter? Oh,
guessing-
yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Do you go into these joints that are like all you can eat, and they literally like shoot you the dirty looks? Or
I've been to one where they put a plate limit after me and my friends went in there.
Really?
The next about a month later we went in there. And
Like
there was
football
a
friends?
plate limit. Yeah.
yeah.
That makes sense.
If 9 giants walk into a place, and
They
Pretty terrifying.
They were bringing people out of the kitchen to like watch us do our thing. So
really,
Yeah.
do you have a personal best for like say wings or all you can eat joints? Do you do sushi?
I love sushi too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I bet you could
Not the
destroy,
weird
like-
kinds, like the normal, the
Not the-
standard,
not the weird
standard
sushi.
issued sushi.
Like
I
what, California roll?
No, I like like
tuna?
the tuna. Tuna's good.
Okay.
Shrimp or something like that. Not eel. I'm not big on
Man,
that.
the eel is my jam. I didn't think I'd like it. You get that barbecued eel with the
Really?
sauce on it. Try it out,
Maybe
man.
I'll
For
have to
real?
try that.
I
Oh,
have
for
it.
real.
I've done the octopus. I've done the
Yeah.
like sashimi and all the. But there's ones you can get that they're still moving. Like it's
I'm not for that either.
No?
No.
no
Just as standard as normal
Yeah.
sushi as you can
I
get.
get it.
Feel that,
I
though.
get it.
It's good.
chicken wing guy. No.
Yeah, I love wings.
So do you recall a record?
I don't.
It seems tedious to count after
I did.
50, but
We did when I was in Richmond. A lot of my college teammates. We did. You go on Tuesdays and it was unlimited wings.
unlimited wings.
Unlimited.
I guess that's the same as all you can eat. I don't know why
Right.
I'm shocked. It's just another word.
But we
It
did.
sounds way more dramatic though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Unlimited.
Anyways, the place is no longer in business, so
Because of you and your
if that
your,
says anything
your
about
Galoot
their
friends.
unlimited wings, yeah.
You Vikings
ate them
pillaged
out of
it.
house and home.
Just we have no inventory.
Right.
Sign closes.
Exactly.
Please come again next year.
They
was
ended.
somewhat like
The
that.
restaurant ended up owing them wings afterwards. 'cause
We had
they-
to come
You
back.
said unlimited.
Yeah, so clearly there was a limit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've maxed out.
We would have
all
been, we
you-
would have been nice about it if they put, we're going to go to business if you eat more wings. So we would have shut it down early.
Yeah, 'cause you're not a monster.
No,
Despite
I
your
want to put people out of
appearance.
their homes here.
So you excited about the season? This is year 2 for you?
It is, yep.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
who knows what's in store, right?
No idea.
You
but we're
looking to
gonna-
break some records, just break some heads,
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
much. There's really no records to be broken as an offensive lineman or a lineman.
just
but
smashing people.
Yeah, I'll take
Can't
that
you
one.
tally that up?
Yeah.
1 per game. Two.
Most people smashed. I could try to set that one.
Yeah, most people smashed. I think you get into Guinness, phone it in.
I'll
That
try
could
to
be a
do
thing. So you work out like a beast. I saw some footage online of you. Was it a YouTube video? Someone
It was,
took you in a gym?
I think they put it on Facebook.
It's on Facebook. If you search Jacob Ruby, CFL, this guy's in a gym lifting the gym.
Yeah, the whole gym.
Do they give you hell if you're, because I know a guy like you, you'd have to pack on the extra weights, right?
Yeah.
So they'll tell you the limit is 400, 300, 500 pounds, and then you're slapping pizzas on the end of it. And
Yeah, people sitting on the barbell and whatever.
isn't it the best when they think they can do what you can do?
Yeah.
Because you must get that. Like, oh, he's only 6'7" and 320 pounds. I'm 6'1" and 220. Clearly, I can. And then
Right.
they just snap like
You try to,
twigs.
whenever you're training or working out, you try to surround yourself with people that are gonna,
Competent?
Yeah, that and they're on the same program you are.
Yeah, because I imagine if you said to me, can you spot me while I try to lift 500 pounds? Well, no, I can't. Because how can I save you?
Right.
Because I could probably only lift like 480 myself.
Yeah, I mean, you're close, but just not
Yeah,
there.
we're like, that's,
You're gonna do 480? What are you, some
480.
sort of chump?
480 sitting down.
Yeah.
in his sleep.
Yeah, in my,
Oh my God. I don't think I've ever been asked to be a spotter for anything.
Yeah.
Other than like, hey, can you watch my keys while I go to the bathroom? Or something like
yeah,
that.
make sure no one takes
Yeah,
my
when
drink
it takes
while I
my
go
drink.
for a
Yeah,
smoke.
that's the only spotter that
Same
I'm
importance.
I
Same
guess,
importance.
yeah.
That's
It's
true.
Saving lives,
You want to
saving
surround
health.
yourself with a good team.
Yeah,
That's
I'm so
a good team
important.
of spotters.
It's all safety things, so.
Yeah.
Safety first, kids.
Exactly.
Well, Jacob, I want to thank you for coming by.
Not a problem. Thanks for having me.
I look forward to the smash tally going way
I'll
up.
try to get that chart up.
2016, 2017. All the best, brother.
Appreciate it.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, we're gonna do the family photo. If you could unglue yourself from that goddamn cell phone for 10 seconds, that would be super. And you, does the glass of wine have to be in front of you?
Did I get into this? I'm
Not
gonna
to-
be out with friends.
You could be out with friends, but you're not. You're here. You're
I
helping.
could be learning at school.
Yeah. Okay. You're learning about helping your family. Family first. 10 seconds, guys. That's all I need.
You
Okay.
don't really believe that.
Okay. 1, 2. Seriously, with the glass? Can you just? You guys are killing me. Family first. Say cheese.
The men are back. I want to thank everyone for checking out our show today. Kevin Avram, Dipley.com, Comedy Stage near you. Jacob Ruby. I told you we were basically the same size.
Very
Go
close.
back to back real
Very
quick.
close.
I'm not going back to back real quick. Thanks again, Montreal Alouettes. Have a great season.
Appreciate it.
We'll talk to you guys soon.
Thank you.
Thanks again.
What about, have you ever been into a smell that you know you shouldn't be into? You know what I mean? What? I think everyone has one, right? Everyone, you're lying to yourself, Colin. Everyone has that one smell. You haven't had just like a fart one day and thought, you know, I haven't had a McDonald's breakfast in months. And that's a pleasant reminder of a simpler time. Or like maybe you're taking a pee and it smells like birthday cake. Doesn't mean that you're into the smell of pee, Colin. Right? It just smells like birthday cake, so you like it. Just maybe you don't tell like 50 people that all at once. I told that to a friend of mine one time. This is real. He said, dude, if your piss smells like birthday cake, you might have diabetes. I said, yeah, or I have the world's worst grandma. Learn how to make a birthday cake, grandma. Your frosting tastes like piss. Worst 10th birthday ever. Where's my uncle? I miss him.